Hello everyone and welcome back to Red Sky Media. This week we are trying out the brand new Cinepeer C100 light from Zhiyun. So as I said, this week we are going to be checking out this brand new light from Zhiyun. This is the C100 Cinepeer light. Now this is about a foot in length. It is a complete tube light. As you can see, it's got pixel lights all the way through this bit here. It is fully RGB customizable, so we can go ahead and change those colors up. It's got different modes, it's got different options and things that we're going to have a play with. Most importantly though, this is 100 watts. Yes, you heard me correctly. This little light is 100 watts of power. So this is a bright light. Right now, this is on 15% of its full capacity, and as you can see, it's very bright. What does this light do and cost? Well, as I said, it's a full RGB light. It's got lots of different modes. It does come with some accessories in a case as well, which is really cool, and we will touch on that. Price wise, this is going to set you back £319, which isn't too expensive for what you're getting, and this is aimed at that kind of slightly higher market for lights. Whilst still trying to be affordable, they want this to be a professional light at the end of the day. This is not, your budget kind of light, but this is meant to be a cheaper or professional alternative. And we will touch, I'm going to have another video coming out on the CF100, which is meant to be the cheaper version of this light that is more budget friendly. So battery wise then, we are looking at a pretty solid battery life. This thing is built in with 9 fans all the way along here, and those fans come with a Dynavolt cooling technology. And what that means is this battery life is going to pack a punch. So if you are using this on the full 100 watts, you are going to get just shy of an hour's charge. Now that's insane, because this light is currently on 8% of its brightness. I might show you the full one later, but it's bright. So yeah, having that on full for nearly an hour is mind-blowing. If you use it at 50%, you're going to get just around 2 hours. And if you use it at 25% or a quarter of its power, you're going to get up to 5 hours charge. Now obviously, as I said, this is currently on 8%. I know it's not the brightest light in the world here, but if I go ahead and just show you what you're getting on 20%, I mean, already you can see the difference. So yeah, the battery life on this, for this being handheld, is huge. Really huge, and really key kind of selling point, I feel, and something that really justifies that value is how good that battery life is, and also, of course, as you just saw, how vibrant those colors are with that full RGB spectrum that's on there. Speaking of the colors, how many do you get? Well, get counting, because there are, I'm not joking, 36,000 different color options available within this light. That is insane. Now, if I come on here and go into the modes, also before I flick onto these next ones, very quick epilepsy warning. If you are epileptic, there might be some flashing lights in a minute. But this is one of the modes. This is probably one of my favorite modes on this whole thing, because how cool does that look? I mean, awesome, just absolutely awesome. I can make it go to 3 as well if I want. I can do color cycle, color fade, one chase with just a single color going through, rainbow. So many cool things that you can do with this. You've got a hue loop here, so this is effectively really cool for like music videos if you want certain colors to kind of flick through. This mode is basically your standard light, and as you can see here, if I go ahead and turn it, you can have this as a warm light, or if we go the other way, you can have this as a cold light. This is currently on 20%, so we are now going up and up and up and up. Right, this, I'm not going to turn it around because I feel like I'm now holding the sun in my hands, and I'm not going to aim it directly at you guys either, but this is the light on full power. So this is the full power light. As you can see, it's bright. It's very bright. as I said, this can last for an hour on this setting as well, which is insane. Let's go ahead and turn that back down to save all of our eyeballs. But yeah, that's basically what you are getting at full power. Very impressive 100 watt at full power there. So what attachments do you actually get with this light? We do a little bit of magic, and just like that, we now have our case. So this is what it comes in. This is a really nice case actually. As you can see, it's got Zhiyun's branding on there as well. And inside this case, if I go ahead and open this up, you have a few different things. You've got your power cables and your charger, quite a beefy charger, because obviously it's quite a powerful light. And as I said, this can be charged either via USB-C or DC charger there as well. I'm going to pop that back inside for now. And then we've also got some accessories. So we have a little clamp that basically lets you put onto this part of the light here. So it goes onto the back like so, and then you tighten it up, and obviously this can then be screwed into tripods or whatever, and this will let you mount the light either overhead if you want it this way, if you want it at a certain angle, you can do whatever you want. Really useful. You've also got this little thing here. And what this does, which is also really cool, is this sits on top of the light like this, or this bottom side, can go either way, and it lets you connect multiple of these lights together. So if I had another one, which sadly I don't, but if I did, I could put this here, connect it, and I could end up with 2 of these bad boy lights right next to each other. In addition to that, we have got some barn doors. Now, what do I mean by barn doors? Well, if I go ahead and take this light, and I pop it in here like so, it literally just clips in. It's, he says, as he struggles to clip it in. No, I'm joking, it is really easy. And just like that, we've now got our barn door attachments. So again, go ahead, we'll brighten this up for you, and we'll change the color slightly to something else. We'll go yellow. We've now got barn doors, so we can really kind of focus that light in if we want. We can make it wider, and obviously these are reflective, so we can go ahead and just really kind of hone in where we want that light to go, how we want to angle it, and it's just a really powerful and useful accessory. This is of course a diffuser or a softbox cover, and that just slides on top like so. There we go, we've now got a bit of a diffuser on there if we need it. And this is a grid attachment that comes with it. So all you do is take your light, put it in here like so. I've now got grid lights if I want to. If I want that kind of stacked lighting effect, we can do that. And we'll even set that up, and obviously there you go, it's now resting. Perfect. How easy was that? So really useful attachments, really easy to attach, really easy to kind of put on and off. Again, there you go, off. And all of that fits really comfortably inside our case here as well. So overall, very impressed with the attachments and the case and everything that just kind of comes with this light. So now that we've given you a little bit of an overview of what you can expect from this light, we thought we'd go and try it out for ourselves in an abandoned bunker for a fashion shoot. Enjoy. And there we go, a little cinematic video featuring the C100. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you enjoyed obviously the shoot there as well. We had a lot of fun shooting that with Beth and Izzy. Speaking of, a very special thank you to both of them. We couldn't have done that without them. And please go and show them some love on their Instagrams here. Move the light out the way, here and here. Similarly, if you would like to check out all of the images and content from that shoot, then make sure you follow us on Instagram, which I will put here. So now that we've had a play around, we've taken it to a shoot, what do we think of the light? Well, in case you haven't already guessed, I really like it. I think that this is a fantastic product. You get a lot of accessories which are really useful as well. Obviously you've got the clamps, you've got the connectors, you've got things like the barn doors, the grids, etc. Really useful accessories that actually can be used in different shoots. But overall, just the general power and things of this light. This is a 100-watt light, as we keep banging on about, but that shouldn't be understated. This alone is enough to light up this whole studio if I needed it to. I mean, this is currently on 10% of its power, and it's just really impressive. Not only that, the weight of it, the build quality of it, it feels professional. It feels well made. You know, this all feels very sturdy. You've got your 9 fans with your Dynavolt cooling system, and the battery on this, as I said earlier, I've charged this once since we first got it, basically, and it's still got 2 bars of battery left, including the shoot that you've just seen, including everything we filmed today, including some other stuff we filmed. It's a powerhouse of a light. It will last, it will work well. Obviously the colours are awesome, and look how rich that colour is, look how vibrant it is. And yeah, there's not really anything bad for me to say about it. That is the bottom line, basically. I can't think of anything bad to say. Obviously, I mentioned earlier, just as a closing point, that this light is obviously the more expensive one out of 2 that were released. This is the other light. This is the CF100, which is basically the little brother of this light here. Here they are obviously side by side, as you can see. They are the same size, more or less, as well. This one is also 100 watts. And I'm not going to go into any more detail about this because I want you to watch the video that is coming out where we review this one as well. However, I will just say that this one is £179, so it's significantly cheaper, and effectively this is the cheaper alternative to the C100. So if you aren't quite sure if your budget can stretch to the £319 for the C100, but you do want a 100-watt light that's portable and basically has a lot of the same features, then make sure you check out our video that will be coming out next week on the CF100, and obviously have a look at that because this might be more into your budget range. Speaking of, the best way for you to do that, it's not like I planned this or anything as a bit, but the best way for you to do that is, of course, to subscribe. Turn on those notifications so that you never miss a video, and then you will know when this one comes out. If you have enjoyed this video, then please make sure you leave us a like rating. It helps us out massively, and we just really appreciate it. And other than that, I think it is time for me to say goodbye. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this light down here so that that's out the way. I'm going to pick back up the star of the show, which is of course this C100. And I just want to close by saying thank you so much to Zhiyun for sending this out to us. It means the world to us. We've loved testing it out. And as I said, I really cannot say a negative thing about it. So if you would be interested in buying your own version of this light, then please make sure you check out the links in the description that will go straight through to the C100 and the CF100 where you can purchase them. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you found it useful. And as always, we will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.